Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Greg. I'm going to go over Bitcoin and welcome you to the premier Bitcoin grinding show. That's what we're doing today, or that's what Bitcoin's going to be doing today, probably, or maybe for the next month or so. Grinding markets are those that haven't been involved into them. Well, they're not fun. They're worse than a bear market themselves. If you could imagine that, a sideways grind going nowhere. But here's the deal. Look at that right there. Bitcoin monthly chart still looks pretty decent. That monthly candle right there, too. That's a pretty nice long wick. Came all the way down there. It hit that demand zone that I have down there and bounced right out of there, went back up. But I do think, guys, a lot of people, they smoked a little bit of hopium, after the BlackRock came out. And it was a hopium pipe, man. I mean, it lasted for a day or two, 3 days. Well, it might go up a little bit more, but the reality of it is, I think it's going to be reverting back down and probably for most of July and maybe even August. I mean, that's the reality of it, guys. I don't know what other way to trump this up and make it sound good, if you know what I mean. It's like, I really don't know. I don't know other way to do it, guys. Like, what do you want me to tell you? Want me to lie to you and put this 250 $75,000 thing. You go, oh yeah, there we go. But the good news is those that are going to stay around and not leave crypto, and a lot of them are. People are getting bored out of the market. I mean, crypto really is a ghost town right now, guys. There's nothing going on, but those are going to stay around and hang out and get ready for that next run will probably be rewarded pretty good even there. But have a logarithmic targets on, I'm looking at the monthly chart, guys. You're not going to get any more information out of a daily chart or a 4-hour chart or a 2-hour chart on Bitcoin right now. Hasn't really done anything. So the targets I'm still looking at as far as June. And then once July comes in, we still have a couple weeks. I still have logarithmic Fibonacci targets right there at 48,055. Kind of like, if you will, a low-end target, generally speaking, for Bitcoin. That's a lot. That's the Fibonacci target, guys. So how long does it take to get there? Don't know. That's very, this could go sideways for, say, I don't know, just as an example. I'm not saying it will, but it could go sideways for a year and then finally get up there. So, it could pull an S&P 500, right? S&P 500 came down into a wave and went up into a wave and then came over here, something like that, didn't it? And then made a big correction in the middle, kind of like that, right? So who knows what Bitcoin's going to end up doing, guys? It's a little illiquid market. Like I said, it's kind of boring. Well, not kind of, it is boring. So I don't know how to trump this up and make you guys get all pumped up about cryptocurrency in the meantime until I'd start paying attention around August, start looking at those little coins. So I get some coins too that I think, this is my opinion. I posted this on Twitter and I'll put it out here on YouTube to let you guys know and see who wants to get pumped up about it, who wants to not get pumped up about it, who's going to cry like a baby and go, oh my gosh, it's not going anywhere, or who's just going to be patiently, planning and strategizing this out. Remains to be seen. We will find out. Soon enough. But I'll go over the first coin. The first coin I will go over with you guys and show you. Look at this Bytecoin. It's coming down nice. Looks like it popped up. Hit the, that's the 21 on the monthly. Has a nice looking monthly chart. Can this roll over and come back down there at the 4 cents, guys? It very well could. So, realize that too. But if it holds this support area, still very bullish. I'm very, very bullish on this coin. AI narrative is not going away. It's not a 6-month deal, guys. There's no way it's a 6-month deal. Look at it. Let me think about this for a second. There are AI programs or AI chatbots, whatever they're doing. What do we call these things? They are taking over writer jobs. You're going to take over secretaries. You're going to take over, starting to do that. There's businesses they're like, instead of using people, they're using AI for their phone system. been going on for a little while, but it's getting a little bit better. They're writing code. So you can see the coders could be competing against a machine. They're trading too. Trading, if you can believe it, trading. I mean, imagine having like a super good AI bot that's gonna like trade for you massively. They're gonna even get better than they are now, guys. And that's a lot of what's going already in the market. Those AI bots, they see these certain pivots and in the charts, and they hit certain pivots, and they see certain wave sequences, and they know to flip instantly. Boom, they have those signals in, and they don't hesitate. They don't hesitate. So like if it's going down like this and it hits certain pivots, that bot like pivots, it rotates, it goes bullish. As an example, somebody who's a human discretionary trader is too much emotion involved. So most people don't realize that trading as discretionary trader, where you're trading by yourself with your own money, not other people's money, is probably one of the hardest mental jobs on the planet. Literally is, guys. So most people don't even realize that. It's not the numbers of people that fail at it is fairly high, guys. So you guys know that. I'm preaching to the choir. But this one I'm really bullish on. And once it goes into this massive wave over here, this Bytecoin. So let me review some stuff here with you guys. Okay, I'll show you why I'm bullish on this coin. Go here to the AI. Where's buy it? There you go. Buy it. Here your coin gecko. Check some numbers out. Okay, so you got 255 current supply, total supply 400. So not too much of a supply issue. You got a low market cap, about 20 million. You have trading volume about 1 million. So pretty decent. 32 million fully diluted valuation there, guys. And you come over here to the website, you see AI-driven services powered by the first VFA regulated digital asset. So you know what that means? Gary Gensler can't come after you. At least, I don't know. I'm in the United States. Maybe there's some sort of loophole they can, but hey, it's regulated. Not to say that I'm protected. It's not like Bytecoin's going to go up and everything else goes down, but got a little protection. Then you have IBM on there. So you think about this, guys, when Bytecoin is like way up here, yeah, they're going to go, okay, yeah, that looks good. 8 cents. Oh, I can buy a lot of those. Oh, IBM, look at that. Oh, wow. Yeah. So they'll get into it. They'll buy it just because of that. And it's talks about the what is it? IBM. IBM Watson right here. Use IBM Watson. So they got a little bit of power behind them, I don't think IBM is just gonna, I would think that IBM be pretty selective on which company they're gonna work with. That's just my take on it. I mean, that company's been around a long time, man, a lot longer than Google, guys. So that's the first one that I think is going to do pretty good. So to do a 10x, it just needs to go to 200 million. In a bull run, a coin like this could easily be half a billion or a billion, in my opinion. So I don't see that being really an issue. In a bull run, though, guys, remember that. Remember that. So the other one, too, I'm going to go over Shield Protocol. Shield Protocol. Go out here to a weekly chart. Now, this one's a little bit more high risk. I am not in this one. I am accumulating Bytecoin, VAI, that coin, but not this one yet, because I'm thinking this one could come down here. So it had a massive run right here, guys. And this one switched around. Now, this is way, way high risk because it's done some switching and on a contract, new contract, old contract. But hey, for those who've been following my channel, I did that with Gatsby's too. It did pretty good, got a little 5x already out of Gatsby's. That's a meme coin. So, be careful those coins over there, guys. Some of those coins, man, they really went down, you know what I'm saying? So the Shield Protocol here, I mean, look at that. It's in a correction, but that's looking pretty good right there, guys. And then it's all above in this area over here. All it needs to do is finish up correcting this sequence over here, and it could take it another month or two, maybe even 3 months. Who knows how long it's going to take? But this one is good, and I checked it out. I know I went to Dex Tools and checked out the Market cap is 1.2. I'm going to show you guys something here on Dex Tools. So you don't have to splice some information, but 1.3 million market cap. I'm going to show you guys something that's very, very interesting about this coin, okay? Not only on the website, this coin is flying under the radar, guys, I think. I think this coin's flying under the radar. It is. All right, let me get a second. Bring it on up. Here you go. So it's security. Keep your secrets on the blockchain. It's a shield protocol. It's a multi-chain wallet, multi-chain bridge, a 2FA on the blockchain. 2FA on the blockchain. They're claiming they're the first 2FA built on the blockchain. So to secure your online accounts, the first 2FA, simple user interface. This is I think they're onto something here too, guys. So, you don't want to sleep on a coin like this, in my opinion. I wouldn't say, okay, you maybe have to dig a little bit deeper. And as time goes on, I'm not in it yet. I go, let me go check something out. You look at it one day, then maybe 2 or 3 days later, a week later, you go check it out again, look at another data set from another website, and then you might find something different and go, oh, wait a second. Sometimes that can happen. But I'm going over here to Shield, and I'm on Dex Tools, gives you this more data over here. The market cap is 1.33 million. But the thing that's interesting over here on Shield Protocols, look at the holders. 25,000 holders of this coin. 25,000 holders of this coin. Go make a comparison to say, like, if I go back to Dex Tools and look at Bytecoin. Here's Bytecoin with market cap of 20 million, but they have 7.52K holders. You see? So I think it's somebody in this over here is thinking this is gonna pump. Not now, but maybe in the future. That's what I'm saying, guys. So what I said is you put 1,000. Well, I'll go over that in a second. Okay. So GLQ is the other one. All right, GLQ right here. Studying this one on a swing from here. If it comes down to there, you can see the minimal swing. I'll have a resistance right there, and then a 1-to-1 swing is a 20x. It gets above this area. It already made itself hit this area, massive resistance. It can turn that into support resistance, but once it gets up into there, you guys can see the numbers and the potential on GLQ. So the reason I'm bullish on GLQ is you take a look at GLQ over here on CoinGecko, is that it's trading at like half of a penny, 1.7 million market cap. So, that means it has room to run. And that you come over here to the website. The way I describe this coin, the no-code blockchain for Web3 automation and DApp. So the way I describe this coin, guys, is what they're doing is if any of you might remember, and for those that don't, when websites first came out, which was Web 1, you had to know coding to make the website, and they were real slow. They looked goofy, not anything like they did today. And then Web 2 came out, and what you had then was like kind of like a plug and play, if you will. So then anybody could build a website. You could go to like these sites like Wix, and you didn't have to have any coding knowledge. You just stuck things in there like, okay, I want this widget in there, this in there, and then you had a nice looking website and it looked like a professional built it. This is what they are doing with Web3 automation DApps. That's what they're doing, okay? So you don't have to know any code. You just put things in there and bam, 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 and you're good to go, and you got whatever you have built that you need to have built. So that's why I'm bullish on that coin. They are on to something. So now the deal is that I said, if you have $3,000 in these coins, say you have $3,000 in these coins, and let's say a bull market assumes in say 2024 or something like that. So you're gonna hang out. So maybe it finishes off in 2025. Let's go out at least 2 years or something like that. Okay, be reasonable with this with one of these. So a reasonable deal here is for this to hit 100x. Okay, so my 100x target is right there about 43 cents. 43 cents right there. That's my 100x target. So your $1,000 as in this can zoom all the way up to 100K. Okay. Be careful of these coins, guys. Okay, be careful. I'm not telling you to do this. Not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just showing you the opportunity where everybody's getting bored out of the Bitcoin grind and wondering what it's going to do. Why is it going down? And the Nasdaq and SP 500 is going up. They're not even going to be looking at anything like this. It'll be like, oh my god, you got to be kidding me! You looking at these little coins, $1 million market cap? Are you out of your mind, man? Don't you know they're going to go to zero? And they very well could, guys. But if you don't risk it, you don't ever get a biscuit. That's the deal, right? So here's GraphLink protocol. So you can see from if you got it in here, something like that, you have a potential to make, let's say, 80K for 80X, right? Let's lower it down. Let's not say 100K. Let's say 80K right there. Okay. So let's go to the next one. Next small one, we go to Shield protocol right here, guys. Okay, this one did a massive run, so I am going to just make an estimate. This is just an estimate, but right down here to say I'm going to pick this area right here. I think it could be going right around this area, guys. So right around 65 cents. Okay, it's already above this area over here, so it's got free reign over there, guys. No resistance. If that's a whole chart, I need to double check that too. So let's say $1,000 more or less, you DCA'd into this, and your cost average is 66 cents. And then this bad boy just needs to go up about that amount of time. About that amount is, I'm not going to give this one a full blown 100, but I'm going to give it like, let's say, well, another 80. Let's go with 80 here, something like that. Well, let me go to the 10. So right there, about $66. I'm going to bring it down to 80. So you're not going to have 100. You have just like 80. So this area about, let's say $50. $50 from where it is right there, guys. Okay. Let's take a look at the fib. Take a look at the fib and just do a 1-to-1 swing. I'm going to bring it down that 40 period moving average. A 1-to-1 swing is right there. Okay. 1-to-1 swing right there at 1.6. You know, that's already crazy. Those are already crazy numbers, guys. So if this thing gets way down here, then you're looking at something. But anyhow, at the end of the day, $1,000 does the 100x, which is potential. It's a $1 million market cap, guys. Can it go to 100 million? Anybody who's in crypto knows, and coin that's at a 1 million can go to 100 million easy, and it can happen pretty quick too, guys. Like within 3, 4, 5, 6 months. So, and not saying it is now. So don't. I'm not saying to go buy these now. This one still has to correct. I think it's coming down to at least that support line that I have right there, guys. So what I'm saying is that 1,000 could be turned into 100K. We're going to lower that down a little bit. Let's just say 80K. So you made 80 in GLQ, you made 80 in Shield Protocol, and well, that's 160. I said you turned $3,000 into 200. So we have 40 grand left. So let's go over here to we got 40 grand to go. Let's go over here to Bytecoin. Let's go over to Bytecoin. It's 8 cents. I'm getting ready for this one right here that comes down to there. So we got Bytecoin, right? Here's another chart. And this one looks pretty bullish. Everybody likes that big wave that it did. If that's a wave 1 and this is a 2, wherever it's going to end up, and it goes into a 3, well, you're probably going to get your 40 grand if you put 1,000 grand into it. So that's what I'm saying. But over here, this area is going to have massive resistance, right? But if this is, even if this is a C wave, it's going to have the strength to get through there. And I mean, this peak right here, I think, in my opinion, if the crypto market's bullish, that's going to get taken out. It's just going to take it a little while, in my opinion. So let's say you get it at just under 6 cents. You know, you're running up right here, and you want to be looking at numbers like that. So $1,000, and it just breaks right there. Let's say your exit. You wouldn't take any chances. $67,000 right there, guys. So, and let's say you screw it up. Let's say you screw it up, and you got in here late. You know, if you're not getting it down here, it's going to make a big difference up there. Remember that, guys. Let's say you got in late, you know, and you run it up. So right there, you even got your numbers hit right there, guys. Even if you got in a little bit late at 7 cents, more or less, just under 7 cents, and you average it down on 7 cents, guys. So you can see with this one, you know, say 50 grand, GraphLink over there too on Shield Protocol. This is going to take some time, guys. Remember that. This is going to take some time. Shield Protocol can make those numbers, and also on GraphLink. Those are the ones that I am going to pick. So here's what we're going to do is we don't really have a time frame because we don't know really when this whole bull market deal is going to be going on exactly. Maybe it's 2024, maybe the halving thing is actually going to happen, and then maybe going into 2025. So here are my coins, have it on video, got the proof. And in 2025 or thereabouts, maybe it'd be end of 2025. Don't know yet. We will see. We will see if I'm right or not. Okay. The only way this is not going to work is if Bitcoin is just going to be bearish. That's the way it won't work, in my opinion. So Bitcoin will be coming down like that. Okay. The signals are not counting that Bitcoin is coming down like that. Signals are saying that Bitcoin is in a correction. It's in a grind. And right now, my signals are saying that 40-period moving average is going to be tagged, but it doesn't really want to penetrate through that. Okay. So you take a look at the 40-period moving average. Time Bitcoin gets down there, it'll probably be something like that, right? So Bitcoin's here, might bounce, and then get right there. And you're looking at the end of July, and that's looking at 23,000. Looks like it wants to grind down there, guys. That's the signals that I'm getting right now. Now, a week later, the signals can change. Things can change. But I'm going to tell the Moon Boys, even though BlackRock's got an ETF, or they're just submitting for an ETF, and they got a lot of money, $8 trillion, whatever it is, unless they put all that into Bitcoin, it's probably going to finish off the correction. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think they're going to go for all of it in Bitcoin or even like 10% of it. 10% of it still be like near $1 trillion. But you know what I'm saying, guys? So I think I was a little bit of a hopium pipe. So I don't go off the thing. Now, long term, that whole deal, if that works out, is really, really good for Bitcoin, in my opinion. In some ways, it's good. In some ways, it's not so good. It could probably bring on some more regulation. Maybe maybe they're going to play some game too, like what happened with FTX and old Gensler over there, and how I think that was old Trojan horse in the cryptocurrency market. It failed. CZ took him out, and now they're going after him, but they're making a deal probably because, like, who knows, maybe he's going to be the Trojan horse next or something like that. I hope not, but we will see. We will see. Lots of games going on in cryptocurrency, guys. So you have to be on your toes. Pretty safe with Bitcoin. Worst case scenario is that it's just going to be a long grind, and it could go sideways for a lot longer than expected, guys. Like maybe like it comes down here, maybe goes sideways for a few more months or something like that, which makes it for real boring time. But you guys got those coins, check them out. Do your own research. Everybody loves that. Do your own research. Of course you want to do your own research. Why are we repeating something that's obvious, but I guess people like to sound important. I'm not a financial advisor. Don't give financial advice. Do your own research. People that really promote that, I'm wondering, like, okay, wait a second. It's pretty obvious, even if I go over to my own stock, I'm like, oh, this guy on TV said to buy this stock. I mean, like, look at that. Look at Jim Cramer, how wrong he is. He said sell Facebook when it was like $90, $95. Look at it now, right? Get rid of Facebook. And I said, go ahead and buy Facebook. It's like doing a massive wave 2 crash, and look at it, blast it up. So that's pretty much the end of my video, guys. I'm rambling on a little bit, trying to put keep people's spirits up and everything. This is just, you just got to get yourself mentally prepared for the grind, guys. It's, just get yourself mentally prepared for that and come up with a plan or do something while Bitcoin is grinding. Go do some exercise, maybe go on a diet, eat some raw meat, or try it, or try something else, man, or like do something, or maybe some people wander over to the TradFi markets, which could be a little bit sketchy right now. They pumped up quite a bit, so be careful over there too. You probably should have done that a few months back if you want to get in TradFi markets. And I will be willing to admit I made a mistake. Because I'll be the first to admit this, man. I thought that Bitcoin was going to run at least a little bit with the tech stocks and the NASDAQ, but obviously that was not the case. And when you got something like that, that's a moonshot, guys. That's a moonshot. I mean, look at that. Bam, right? And I still think it's got some room. It's got room to run, guys, going into probably the end of 2023, if you can believe it. 2023. It's just going to have a correction down and keep on going, guys. So Good for the tech stocks, good for the markets, good for the S&P. Just means it's at least the markets there are healthy. They're bullish, and it could definitely be the beginning of a bull trend down here, guys. And it's going to come up, and wherever it's going to end, it's going to have a crash. It'll probably be a crash, guys. So, and it could be a multi-month crash. As a matter of fact, it could be a multi-month crash. So you have to take that in consideration with Bitcoin. Is this comes down, and then where is it going to do a crash? It might not be a multi-month crash. I take that back, guys. Just have to see how this plays out. Just have to see how it plays out, okay? If you made it all the way to the end, do me a huge favor. Drop a like. Hit the subscribe button. Peace.